Hello YouTube, welcome back to another video here, Archer Investing. This week's been pretty crazy, Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. Just today I'm up 4.37% for a total of $3,600. But this week I'm up almost 15% just on these 3 days alone. I believe each day I was averaging like 4 to 5%, including overnight. But yeah, the stock market's been running up a lot. Now year to date I'm up 17.14%. Which means I am beating the SPY for about 15%. That's pretty good. But I feel like it's going a little bit too quick on the upside. So I have taken some profits in some positions just because I feel like there is going to be some downturn. I feel like the optimism of the war with Iran ending and then the 2 weeks, I believe they said that there's about 2 weeks of an extension possibly for peace talks, something like that. But it just seems like the market is just betting for like the war to be over, and the war is not even over yet. Maybe people know something that I don't know. But yeah, I sold a couple of positions, including a Leap contract that I have on here. And if you can tell, the one that's missing is Amazon. So yesterday I sold Amazon around, I believe it was like the 250 mark. Made a profit of $2,370, which is a 61% gain. I think that's pretty good. And then right now, Amazon is just consolidating, looks like it, sitting around the 240, 250, the 248, 250 range. So I am hoping for a little bit of a downturn, just like a little bit, maybe just buy the dip. And then kind of waiting on these rest of these stocks as well. MSCR is going up a lot, actually, about 4%. Microsoft had a big day today, 4% right there. And then Visa as well. Visa, I'm actually kind of happy about this, but it's only 1.46%. But yeah, all these stocks have been going up a lot. Irene is up a lot as well, 3%. This week is up 26%, which is pretty close for my call option to be called at this moment, just because it is sitting at $50 right here. So most likely I will have to sell my shares of Irene and then maybe sell one of my contracts here of MSTR as well. And now I'm still holding on to these 2 Leap contracts here for SoFi. I am waiting for earnings to then sell them afterwards for this one, and then maybe keep this one for a longer period. But all my positions are green right now. I'm still down on this Visa call right here. But did have a pretty good return for today. Still waiting on earnings for that one as well. There's a lot of earnings coming up right now. I think for my stocks, it's more towards the end of April, early May. I believe American Express has earnings around April 29th. Could be wrong. And then Visa, I think it's early May. But yeah, I haven't been really buying too much right now just because I feel like there is an opportunity for a dip to happen pretty soon, maybe this Friday or tomorrow. So I am kind of playing it a little bit defensive. I don't want to, buy SoFi at 20 if it goes up to 20 and then next thing you know it dips back to like 18 or something like that. So I am holding it. One of the mistakes I made last year was when the same rally like this was happening around the summer, I kept buying in big chunks, and then I was, caught holding the bag after a while. And I don't want to make that mistake, but there is a lot of, pressure to buy some of these stocks. For example, Visa, I still think it's undervalued, but part of me wants to get it at a little bit better discount. And then as well as Amazon. I still think it's a little undervalued, but at the same time, I still want to get it at like a cheaper price. And then I was thinking about buying some UNH today, but honestly, I just did it. And then MSTR, I'm not going to buy any more shares of MSTR. I'm going to just let this ride and then see what happens. Microsoft, same thing with this one. I was going to buy some shares. Ended up not buying any just because I saw it go up a lot. I didn't check the stock on this one until about 12 o'clock. I was like, oh shoot, I'm gonna just wait to see if it pulls down tomorrow, if it doesn't or not. Irene, I'm actually kind of liking this play a lot. Um, Depending how it goes, I might roll the position again just because this position does have pretty nice premiums, but a bigger part of me is just saying to let it get called if it gets called. And then plus, I do think there's going to be some pullback as well. So that will help my sell call position there. But these past 3 days have been pretty crazy. I wouldn't be surprised if there is a dip tomorrow, though, just because it's just been so much buying. And even, S&P 500 just hit new all-time highs, hit over 700, So I do feel like there's going to be a little bit of a dip. I don't think it's going to be a bear market this year, but I do expect maybe like a couple of weeks of, a little dip, some consolidating before we start trending back upwards again. And that's kind of where I'm waiting at right now. I am really tempted though. And then I was kind of thinking about maybe buying some defense stocks in the terms of like Coca-Cola, for example. So I think my portfolio doesn't really have anything that's like, I guess you could say not recession proof, but more like a recession stock like Coca-Cola here, maybe Walmart or something like that. So I am thinking about maybe purchasing some Coca-Cola. I think I had it in my watch list. Yes, it's in my watch list. And there's a couple other stocks as well. Some of my swing trade plays right here. If I go down, HIMS, I added this one. I had it before, then I took it out, then I had it again, and now it's back here again. Irene still on there. Coinbase, I was thinking about purchasing some shares of Coinbase, but then it started running up again. So I'm just going to wait it out. Oracle, same thing here, started running up. I was going to buy yesterday, but just ended up not buying. It would have been a nice buy, though, because I would have been up a pretty good amount of money already. But that's okay. I'll wait for these to go down if they go down. If they don't, then that's okay. I'll just keep holding my money until I see an opportunity. I kind of want to be patient and not rush into anything. But you never know. I do rush into some plays at times. The Amazon play, I feel like I did rush it by selling it. But I am happy with my profits. It's over 50% profit right there. I think that's pretty good. I do have some more leap plays I could do, but as of now, I'm just going to hold back, then maybe see how the stock market reacts for this week and then the beginning of next week. I am also trying to see what other defense stocks I should get into. I know Coca-Cola and Walmart are some, but maybe there's like another one, and then Costco. Yeah, Costco was another one that I was kind of looking at. I'm a Costco member. I like Costco. It's great for buying, groceries in bulk and everything. I like the cashback credit card that I have with Costco and everything. Then the $1.50 hot dogs are great. But yeah, just kind of holding on all of these stocks right here. Up almost $1,000 in this SoFi position. I am happy with the amount of shares I have. It was about 10% of my portfolio. I think that's pretty good. I am hoping for maybe a little pullback on this one, but it's okay if it doesn't. But I am excited to sell these leaps right here. These once earnings comes. I am very optimistic on earnings for SoFi. So I will be holding on to these until earnings. And then we'll see what happens. Oh, and then lastly, I did an Irene $40 put here. 8 contracts expiring pretty far out, up 336. I'm not planning to hold this all the way through. I am going to sell it once I think the bull trend for Irene is going to end. And I'll just sell it, make whatever profit, Kind of the same thing I did with Oracle. But yeah, let me know what you guys are investing in. This stock market right here has been pretty crazy. I didn't expect it to go up this much, especially in these 3 days. It's kind of a lot. I am closer to my goal of 100,000 for the investing account. So that is pretty good, and then plus I still have some buying power not in this account that I could always deposit into this account if, my buying power does decrease here. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. Please like and subscribe.